It is Thursday, August 18th. We have 3 meetings to tell you about today, and one is at, well, actually 2 of them are at 9:30 this morning. So you can catch that. It's GRF Agenda Prep Meeting. That'll be in the Willow Room as well as virtual. And then we also have the United Architectural Controls and Standards Committee meeting, which will also be at 9:30 in the boardroom. And then at 1:30 this afternoon is a United Governing Documents Review, and that will be in the boardroom as well as virtual. And on our show today, we have Jerry Breeden here on behalf of the Badminton Club. Fun group of people having a blast and enjoying playing the fun game of badminton. So we're going to tell you all about that. Then we have the Cat Club, and Pat Dodd and Lonnie Painter are very passionate about their cats. And we even meet a cute little cat named Flash. So stick around for that, just adorable. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, we are looking at nice warm skies, a little bit on the warm side, but we just got through a very warm week. We are looking at 89, 66, 87, 68, 89, 69, 89, 68, and 86, 68. So not too much change there, so still pretty warm. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:15, and our sunset will be at 7:34. We had a super moon last week, and thank you, Cole, for capturing a gorgeous and extremely clear shot of the supermoon. Looks like you can reach out and touch it. So thanks for sending that in. Now we are looking for destination photos. So if you have a photo of a place that you have visited, please email it to Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com, and we will share it right here on Village Television on our This Day program. All right, stay tuned. We're going to have the Badminton Club.
We are the first light after a cancer diagnosis.
The illuminated entry point to life-saving cancer therapies and novel treatments
often sought by the rest of the world.
We are a dedicated team of more than 400 physicians
and 1,000 scientists and researchers.
We are cancer-focused, but human-centric.
We are thousands of breakthrough discoveries.
We are where cancer stops
and life keeps on getting lived.
The future of cancer treatment is here.
Welcome back. Well, we have Jerry Breeden here on behalf of the Badminton Club. Well, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I really appreciate the time you're taking for us to explain a little about the Badminton Club here in the Village.
Well, I love it. We see your commercials, and everybody looks like they're just having a blast. And that is why I'm like, you know what, let's have them on. Let's talk to you guys about the game of badminton and how much fun it is. So before we even get started into all of that, tell me, like, where did badminton come from?
Good question. Actually, it originated over 2,000 years ago in Siam and in China.
Okay.
And then, of course, the British, they spread everything around. It went pretty much to England approximately 200 years ago. Mm-hmm. And then the British, they sent it all around the world, as they did with tennis and squash and cricket.
Right.
And then it started to play in India. It played in all parts of Asia and went all over the world as a sport. So people... Yeah. There's actually, believe it or not, there's actually over 300 million people that play badminton daily.
Wow.
People don't know that.
Is that more than any other racket sport?
It is more than any other racket sport. Soccer is the #1 sport in the world. Wow. Lo and behold, badminton is #2.
I'll be darned, I did not know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, and you know, and I've played badminton before. I think it was in high school where you're kind of introduced to lots of different sports, and then you kind of play it. But I never really thought there was that many people that actually did it. So that's amazing.
You're 90% of what the people say when they come into the mini gym. You know, oh, I played in high school, I played in my backyard, I played whatever. So that's how we get very large numbers of people that come in and go, oh, I haven't played it, since high school.
Right. But not much has changed since then, right?
No, the rules have pretty much stayed the same.
Okay.
There's a lot of advantages to badminton. A lot of people compare it a little to tennis. The problem with tennis is, as we get older, the tennis racket is 4 times heavier than the badminton racket, and the birdie is 1/10 the weight of a tennis ball.
Exactly.
So it's a lot easier on the wrist.
Well, that's and also the weight too of for your
Exactly.
arm. How about the movement though? There's a lot of movement that still goes on.
Health-wise, it's extremely beneficial. It's one of the top 5 sports. The Danes did a study of 9,000 people and discovered that if you play a racket sport, your longevity is 6 years beyond what you normally would live.
Wow,
continuously
that's good.
playing. Yeah,
that's great. I mean, obviously you're working a whole bunch of muscles and joints, and you're staying active, which I know most of the doctors that we interview here just constantly say exercise and movement really is the key, especially to get stronger so you don't have falls.
Yeah, balance plays an important part. Yeah. Also, I mean, it's good for your mental stability because you're reacting so quickly. The bird actually can go as fast as 200 miles an hour.
Wow.
Right.
Gosh, I hope I'm never on the other side of that.
Well, you'll see the birdie really, even if you get hit with it, it weighs nothing.
Yeah.
So it's not a dangerous sport whatsoever.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. Now, I know that it was an Olympic sport, and that was started in 1996?
Started in 1996 with over a billion viewers for the sport.
Oh my gosh.
Now, the first tournament actually goes back to England in the 1860s. That was the first tournament for men. Following was the women's 1 year later. So women have been playing an important part in badminton for many, many years. Actually, we have more female players in our club than we do male players, and they're very good. They beat the men.
Does it matter that females play like alone and then the males do, or is it all mixed?
No, we always mix up.
Okay, great.
Everybody plays together. Everybody has a lot of fun. Sometimes, 2 men might play 2 women, or vice versa, or something, just to mix up the game.
Okay, so let's talk about the club itself here in Laguna Woods. So it's in the mini gym.
Mini gym, Clubhouse 1.
Okay, and we've got a photo of that, I think, and it just basically is showing, everything. So here is what it looks like.
Right.
How many?
3 courts.
3 courts. Okay.
So you have a total of 4 people per court. So that's 12 people playing, and then we switch off. If we have 16, 20 people, then we switch off, take turns.
Okay.
We're very fair about that.
Sort of rotate in.
Right.
Now I want to show the other slide we have, which is actually the what a court really looks like and what it's all about.
Sure.
And to me, it looks so much like pickleball.
Very similar.
I mean, the court lines and everything looks the same.
Sure. Actually, you use the same court. It's just different lines between pickleball and the net is different. The pickleball net is lower, a little more solid, and badminton is a little higher.
Right. So now tell me a little bit about these lines here. So it looks like to me with pickleball, you've got a kitchen. But that is really not.
That is really not.
Okay.
That is really not. You have the 4 squares.
Yes.
So you have 2 opponents on each side.
Okay.
And they have to serve caddy corner. From each other, and then they rotate as you gain the points.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
So there's 2 foul lines. There's the extreme foul line, which is out, and then there's an inner foul line, as you can see, and that is only for the service. You have to serve before that.
Oh, okay.
In the 4 squares, you have to serve in the 4 squares.
Okay.
You can serve in the shorter lines in the front, but that's not called the kitchen. It's called the kitchen in pickleball, but not the kitchen in.
So it doesn't. They don't really call it anything in.
Not really. There's no name for it.
Okay.
Right. Somebody came up with a cute name for pickleball.
For the pickleball, I know. And there's a whole history and story behind that. All right. So we've got a few rackets here, and these look very fancy.
You can buy them at any sports store, and they start at $15. So you can't go wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. It's $15. The birdies, you don't have to buy them. We provide them. We have a lot of birdies. But just to let you know, these birdies cost between $1.50 and $2. You feel the weight is like
no, it doesn't.
And it's cork.
Anything.
It's cork inside, so you're not going to get hurt with it. No
and
black and
black. These can get fancier, though, right? I mean,
those are all goose feather.
Ah.
Yes, if you're a professional, yes, they have a different higher grade, but it's the same birdie.
Okay, all right, great. And then you mentioned that the weight is considerably lighter.
Much lighter.
It really is. So you're able to really whack
It doesn't affect your wrist. It doesn't affect your elbow like tennis is. That's a lot of weight to swing. So as we age, obviously weight plays an important part. When you're out in tennis, you're really running. And again, here our courts are much smaller than a tennis, if you compare them with tennis.
Right. Now, I imagine that just like any other racket sport where you have doubles, you kind of run into each other sometimes.
It happens. Meeting new friends, shall we say? Right.
Absolutely.
But we really, very rarely we have people fall, and we don't really have that. We do pick them up if they fall. We're nice people.
Right.
But no, we don't have any. I've never heard of any real major collisions yet.
Do you have people that play in wheelchairs?
No, we do not.
Okay.
That would be a little difficult.
Okay, I didn't know if there was some way to maybe lower
Now, we have
it.
had two players that both played until their 90s.
Wonderful.
Julius from Switzerland, he played for many, many years, and he played till 96.
Wow.
And then our former president, Bill, he played till 93.
Wow.
And today, presently, we have several people into their mid-80s and beyond.
And how many people do you have overall with the match?
I would say consistently we have about 150 that come in and out of the club occasionally, either during the daytime or sometimes we have playing at night.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. So one thing I did ask you beforehand is that how do you get in touch with everybody? But basically, you just say show up at the mini
We
gym.
like people to show up at 8 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
We're a very friendly club. We're probably known in the neighborhood as one of the friendliest clubs. We actually have potluck lunches and dinners, which is friendly. And you get to borrow a racket.
Okay.
There's no fee for our club, no money involved, so you can't go wrong. So we provide the racket and the birdies, and we also give free lessons. So that's why we suggest to come earlier in the morning, and then we start you out.
Now, is your scoring more like volleyball, or how's the scoring go?
If you make the point, you continue the point, and you continue moving back and forth from the different service areas.
Okay, and then what do you play to? Like how
21.
Many? Oh, it is like 21.
21.
So more like ping pong.
Yeah, very similar.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, win by 2?
Win by, wow, very good. Yes, you got to win by 2. Very good.
Perfect. Well, I love it. Thank you so much.
Well,
and
quite good.
I was going to give this thing a little try and
Go
see.
ahead, knock yourself
I don't know
out.
if we're too close, maybe, but yeah, I'm going to give it a try. Let's see if Lisa can. Oh,
Look at that.
I didn't even
One
hit
more.
it right on the thing, though.
All right, you're a member now.
Okay, wait. Actually, you should serve it like
underhand.
that, right? Oh, that goes much farther.
Much farther.
And it made a cool little sound.
Ping.
Ping, it does.
Yeah, right.
Thank you again. I
Well,
really
thank
appreciate
you.
the information.
We hope to see a lot of people show up.
I hope so too. Thank you.
All right, well, very nice talking to you, Lisa.
You too.
Have a good day.
You too. And remember, if you would like to learn how to play badminton or just show up and see what it's all about, just go to Clubhouse 1 Mini Gym and you can just show up at 8 o'clock Monday through Saturday. We'll be right back.
Village Television presents Friday Films, only on Village Television. Fridays at 2 and 6 p.m. Foreign films, dramas, and comedies. Award-winning films, romance and mystery. Independent films. Every Friday, only on Village Television.
Welcome back. Well, we have Pam and Lonnie here on behalf of the Cat Club. Well, welcome both of you. It's so nice to meet you and see you. Thank you. And of course, I didn't mention we also have an adorable cat here who's up for adoption named Flash, and we'll get to know Flash in just a few minutes. But first, we're going to talk about the Cat Club as a whole. We've had them on a couple of times before. So specifically, we're going to talk a little bit about, what happens if you find a cat? What should someone do in the community?
Well, I'm the first person on the list to call.
Okay.
It depends on if they're lost, the owner sees it get out of the house, or if it's found, it's a stray.
Okay.
So it's kind of a little bit of a different procedure. First of all, we always need pictures. Pictures are the most important.
Right.
Whether it's the owner of the cat, if they can send us a picture, or if it's a stray, if they can send us a picture. then we can send an email out to the cat club members.
Okay.
We can post the cat on Nextdoor
Oh,
or on
right.
Facebook. And so there are all those options.
Okay, perfect. And then what happens if you lose a cat? Same kind of thing?
Pictures are the first thing.
Okay.
If somebody loses a cat, we've found several. We get really lucky sometimes. And so there,
Flash is getting a little unruly.
he wants to play.
Oh, he's super cute.
So first thing is get us a picture, and then we send out a message to everybody. We put out flyers too.
Okay.
So we can help the owner to post flyers in the laundromats or the trash bins or other public places where they might end up.
Now, you also find, you know, you guys find strays other places. Now, I understand you found a cat named Bruce.
Right, I didn't find him. A really sweet lady named Angela found him.
Okay.
Found him by the trash can in cul-de-sac 12. Oh. He was skin and bones. He had been out for 7 months.
Oh my.
Yeah, he was gonna. I was afraid he would die before we even got him to the vet.
Oh.
Yeah, but I took him to the vet and they put him on IV and got him to eat again, and he's back home. He's gained several pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And I know we're showing on the screen right now Bruce and Star, which have both been successfully placed in a home. And that's a great program that you have. Now, people can go to your website and they can learn all about which cats are available, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That's true.
And you want to tell us a little about that process? How does that work?
Of adopting?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, first of all, why should you adopt a cat? They're intelligent, loving animals. And they are actually good for your health. There's been several studies that show cats can lower blood pressure, heal heart attacks, just all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Purring has been found to reduce anxiety.
Oh.
So, yes, there's lots of reasons to have a cat besides the fact that they're beautiful, loving animals.
Yeah.
And the cats that we have for adoption, most of them have been relinquished by their owner because of serious illness, unable to take care of the cat.
Yeah.
Although we will try to help people keep their cat so they don't have to give it up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've had a cat for most of its life, and you should take care of it at the end of its days too. But
Yeah.
we will help people do that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and so to adopt or foster. So foster is something we really need, and that's just taking care of the cat until we can find somebody to adopt it.
Okay.
And the great thing about fostering is the cat club pays all the expenses. Food, medical care, cat trees, litter boxes, whatever. And many people start fostering a cat, fall in love with it, and then decide to adopt
It's
it.
a trick, right? It's a trick. So, foster the kitty, wink, wink. Now, Lonnie, you said you've had several cats over
Yes.
the years.
Yeah.
I mean, did I hear you say 9 at one point?
So I also worked for a rescue in San Juan called the Ark.
Okay.
And so I was brought down 6 kittens from a place called King's House by the river up by Fresno.
Okay.
So they brought me 6 kittens from there. So I fostered those 6, plus I had my own 3.
Oh,
so I
my.
had 9 cats at one time.
That is a lot in
Yeah.
one location.
And
That
it
is
was
great.
fun.
I bet.
It was more fun than trouble.
I'm sure they all just piled in your bed too
Yeah.
and tried to take over the whole thing. Too darn cute. Now we have some other pictures of cats, and we'll get to Flash in just a bit, all of which have been adopted through your program. How long does a cat usually take to get adopted?
It depends. For example, Star. Star, who we had, we're really lucky that we had this wonderful cat club member that helped me to trap Star.
Oh.
We actually trapped him in a cat trap. They watch the trap every day, and we got him into a home for fostering. the lady who fostered him had another cat that looks almost exactly the same,
how funny.
and she adopted the
Oh
cat.
my goodness,
So-
she has like twins now.
So it depends. Every story is different.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about this little handful here, Flash. 4.5 months old?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you want to tell us about Flash?
Well, Flash was found by a couple of ladies near the DMV, and they were thinking about keeping him, but I think they were afraid of maybe vet bills or whatever. So they came and they found the cat club. They gave me a call. I picked him up at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night, and he's staying at my house right now. And
Look at him. He was kissing earlier too. I mean, he's just all over the map.
oh, he nibbles because
Yeah.
he's 4.5-month-old is kind of like a terrible 2 in human years.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's busy, very busy all the time.
Well, who would make a good person for this cat? Like, what kind of individual would be appropriate?
He would be good with any other cat. He loves other cats. He loves to play. And the best individual for him would be somebody who's near home all the time, not working so much.
Yeah.
Because they are, he's very social.
Yeah.
And he's always wanting somebody to be near him. He follows me from room to room, sleeps with me, and cuddles.
And he likes to play a lot too.
And he
right?
likes to play a lot.
Oh, he's very cute.
He nibbles, but he doesn't bite.
No, yeah, he's like you said, he's probably just teething. So if somebody wanted to adopt Flash, we do have a number on the screen for them to do that.
He's not on the website yet,
Okay,
but they can give me a call.
okay.
And my number is on up
Yes,
on the screen.
714-362-7078.
Right.
Okay, perfect. Well,
Yeah,
excellent.
buddy.
Well,
You want
Flash,
some-
you're adorable. Hopefully you get adopted. And Lonnie, thank you so much for being a part of the organization. It sounds like, and also your volunteering you do at the Arc of San Juan. That's awesome. Perfect. Anything I've missed?
No, nothing else, but we would like to thank you very much for having us here.
You're welcome.
It's great that you're supporting the Cat Club with a little bit of notoriety, and that really helps us to
Absolutely.
get the word out there that the Cat Club is there. And also the Globe helps us quite a bit,
Oh, right,
too.
and you do put pictures in there,
We
too,
put
right.
ads for adoptees or fosters there in the Globe.
And how about, well, volunteering you probably don't need in terms of your administration. You just need volunteers to take on the cats, like fostering.
You know, one of the most important things is having a foster. We always need fosters.
Well, there's a lot of cats out there, for sure.
Yeah, and we're really lucky that we have so many people that are willing to give up the convenience of doing litter boxes and feeding and taking care of kitties, you know, and
Well, excellent. Well, you're adorable, and thank you so much. Yes.
One great thing about adopting our cats, so they're adult cats, most of them.
Yeah.
They've already been trained. They use the litter box. You know, they're not wild. They've all had their shots. You know, they're constantly checked. So you're not getting any trouble when you get one of our cats. You're getting a cat that's already had all of its needs taken care of.
true.
Now it just needs love and a home.
Perfect. Well, we're going to end on that. I appreciate it. Thank you both again. And
Thank
good
you.
luck to you, Flash. I have a feeling you'll be adopted in no time. All right. Thank you.
thank you.
You're welcome. If you want more information, you can always go to LagunaWoodsCatClub.com. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine, COVID lockdowns in China, relentless inflation and rising interest rates have disrupted production and caused the global economy to stall. Is your money at risk during these uncertain times? Do you know how much exposure you have to the stock market and bond mutual funds? Should you even have money in the market today? Get a free risk analysis to ensure your capital is protected. Call now for information on the Safer Money System, 949-219-0692.
The 2022 elections are upon us here in the Village, and I wanted to get you some general information. So United's Meet the Candidates is going to be in the boardroom, and that will be tomorrow at 12:30. The candidate statements will air every Wednesday at 3:30 starting August 24th, and the ballots are due back on Thursday, September 22nd. Now, of course, if you have any questions about any of this, you can always get in touch with our corporate secretary. Okay, Queen Nation is coming up this weekend. Should be a fun show. Believe me, they look and sound just like Queen. Saturday, August 20th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $20, $25, and $30. Not sure what is still available. Tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com, or you can get in touch with Recreation at vmsinc.org. Plus, there's a barbecue coming up August 22nd, and your cost of $25 will go towards tons of food. Of course, all the regular fixings of a barbecue with tons of side dishes. 5 p.m. Clubhouse 5. If you want to get tickets, you can go to the Clubhouse 5 office starting Thursday, July 21st, which had already obviously started on July 21st. For more information, call 949-597-4382. And then one last announcement is the California Club is having a fun performance. It's going to be August 23rd, and they call it the Primo Barbershop Quartet Sounds of Bank of Harmony. And that will be super fun, and you can call 949-309-8822 or CaliforniaClubofLagunaWoodsVillage.com. All right, let's take a look at our weather. It's been really warm all week, and we're going to continue that trend through the weekend, but we might have a little bit of a cool down, maybe for a day or two. 89, 66, 87, 68, 89, 69, 89, 68, and 86, 68. Have a great day in the Village. We'll be back here again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. You can always rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5, or go to our YouTube channel, Village Television. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
When a loved one requires ongoing assistance and attention, home-related care and caregiving become viable alternatives to an existence dependent upon hospitalization. Your home care provides thoughtful general care and assistance with the basic necessities of daily living, all within familiar surroundings.
Hello, I'm Kyle Warner, and I would love to talk to you about how we can help with your home care needs. Call me today.